Hello, everyone. Michael Irwin here, the Leadership Whisperer, bringing you another 5-minute leadership tip. And today I wanted to talk more about the hybrid work environments and the fact that many organizations are trying to get people back into the office for many more days a week. And Leadership IQ has done some interesting research on this and what this means in terms of our managers and leaders' capabilities. And what they're saying is that it's the wrong thing to be thinking about getting everyone back into the office as though it's going to fix all of the management and team and culture and collaboration challenges that are going on. In fact, they're saying that hybrid work environments and the working from home is something that's going to be with us for some time now, if not continuing for the rest of the foreseeable future. And so we've got to really look at things from a different perspective and having a look at the skills and the capabilities of the leaders and looking at what that means, whether they're working from the office or from home or a combination of both in what's likely to be the ongoing hybrid environment. So let me share the screen and give you some key points from some of this research. Okay. Just bring up these now and see what the key research is telling us from some of these studies. And what they're saying is that 50% of employees are saying the productivity of meetings and other areas are actually better when they are remote. So a lot of your employees aren't going to want to just immediately come back to the office because they feel that they're being more productive remotely. So there's a lot of variation in this. Firstly, that's a key part of challenges you're going to have in bringing people back to the office. Some of the other key things to consider as coming out of this study is that just being back in the office doesn't immediately fix things. Let's have a look at some of the other things that Leadership IQ study found. And they said whether people are at working at home or remotely, only 16% of the employees say that their leader always removes the roadblocks to their success. Now, bringing people back into the office is not going to automatically remove these roadblocks, for example. Okay? It depends on what the managers and the leadership teams are doing. Another part of the study found that only 20% of leaders say that their leader always takes an active role in helping them to grow and develop to their full potential. And again, just bringing people back into the office doesn't mean that this is going to significantly improve. This is about the actual interactions and the skills of the managers and leaders within your organization. Now, only 33% of people believe that their direct manager holds people accountable for the company values, to living the company values. Okay, so that's another big thing that's going to impact on collaboration and what's happening within the culture in your organization. And these things don't just change and improve because you're in the office. It actually takes active initiative and skills from the leaders within your team. So some of the things to think about here is that the hybrid work environment is here to stay. Right? That's what all the studies are showing us. That's what all the feedback from employee surveys are showing us. Right, so that means that you need to think about the skills of your leaders and managers. Now, the right skilled leaders can create high-performing teams in these hybrid environments. And some of the key attributes of high-performing leaders are some of the things that are going to help the most in terms of working through being effective in this hybrid environment. But what hybrid does is that it magnifies the strengths and the weaknesses of managers. So to give one example, one of the key elements of an effective and engaging leader is being able to build trust. And one of the key benefits of a hybrid work environment is that people feel trusted. Now, if you've got the skills as a leader to build that trust and recognizing what builds and breaks trust, even accidentally is breaking trust, then you are going to be a higher performer and create a high-performing team. But if you're not aware of this or you haven't been trained or fully developed into having those skills, then you're going to be breaking trust more often. In a hybrid environment, it's more difficult. So a manager that doesn't have these skills, hasn't developed, hasn't been trained fully in having these skills is going to find it much more difficult in a hybrid environment to build high-performing teams and to be at their very best as a manager. So have a think about where you are with this in terms of your own organization, yourself as a manager and a leader, and your skills, and what you can do to be more likely to be highly successful and be at your very best as a manager. Now, if you would like to talk through this further with me, you can book one of the complimentary coaching sessions that I have this month, and we'll go through the key elements that will help you to be at your very best and a highly engaging and effective leader. It's a complimentary session. There's no obligation whatsoever. So here's the link to book a time. So have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you at the next leadership tip.